Ever imagine if you could turn your love for knitting or crocheting into something more? Maybe earning a little extra cash while you keep learning and creating beautiful things with yarn. It sounds exciting, but it also might leave you wondering, wait, can I actually do that with my beginner knitting or crocheting skills? The good news is you absolutely can make this dream a reality even without years of experience. Before I explain how, let me paint you a picture. As a full-time knitwear designer, creating those knitting patterns and step-by-step video tutorials you love takes a huge chunk of my time. There is a whole mountain of tasks behind the scenes, managing social media, answering emails, administrative duties, the list goes on. Here just aren't enough hours in the day. This is a struggle most knitting and crochet designers face. We would love some help, but finding the right person can feel impossible. Sometimes we don't even realize that we need help until we bury it under the to-do list a mile long. That's why I'm excited to share these ideas with you. And this is a note, a snippet from my weekly email newsletter. We will explore 3 unexpected ways how you can collaborate with designers and turn your love for yarn into some extra cash. Even if you're just starting out on your knitting or crocheting journey, these ideas might spark your creativity and help you discover the hidden talents you never knew you had. We start with idea number 1 on how to earn money with knitting or crocheting skills. If you speak in our language, become a pattern translator. Many knitters and crocheters struggle with patterns written in a different language. If you speak more than one language, use your bilingual skills to become a pattern translator, helping fellow crafters bring their dream projects to life and help a designer to expand their audience. This is a fantastic way to combine your love for knitting or crocheting with your language expertise. Even as an advanced beginner, you can likely understand the patterns well enough to translate them accurately. Focus on translating patterns with a similar complexity to your current knitting or crocheting skills. As a knitwear designer, I often receive messages from knitters asking if my patterns are available in different languages like French, German, Spanish. Unfortunately, right now I simply haven't the time or resources to find translators myself. While many designers use professional editors for translations, not everyone can afford that service. As a beginner pattern translator, you can offer your skills at an attractive or competitive rate and help designer to reach a wider audience while earning some extra cash for yourself. You can start by checking your superpower. Grab a pattern in the language you would like to translate and give it a go. And if you enjoyed the process, it's time to find a designer who might need you. Search for designers who speak a language you understand on such platforms like Instagram or Ravelry. Start with designers who offer beginner-friendly patterns, similar to what you have already knitted or crocheted. Find their preferred contact methods, such as email addresses. Then craft a personalized email introducing yourself as a fellow knitter or crocheter. Offer your pattern translation services to help crafters worldwide to discover such a talented designer like them. Briefly mention the pattern you enjoyed from their collection. Explain your skills and experience. Even if you are new, highlight the language fluency and your love for knitting or crocheting. Attach a short snippet of translated pattern to showcase your abilities. It builds trust, even if you don't understand the language. I believe such a well-prepared, personalized message filled with value won't be considered spam. This is an offer about collaboration, showing genuine interest in working with a specific designer and explaining why. With a little initiative and these steps, you can turn your language skills into a rewarding and fun way to earn extra cash within a wonderful world of knitting or crocheting. Moving to idea number 2, how you can earn money on your knitting or crocheting skills. Are you a born storyteller or simply have a way with words? Here is how you can leverage your talent and collaborate with yarn stores or designers. Help them showcase their beautiful products and reach a wider audience by creating engaging content like informative blog posts highlighting new products like yarn or knitting patterns, helpful knitting or crocheting tips, yarn description, reviews. You might think, okay, but what if I am new to content creation? I only have my Instagram or Facebook account. Don't worry, many yarn stores and designers value creativity and initiative over years of experience. Plus, there are handy tools like Grammarly or Hemingway Editor to help you polish your writing, and tools like ChatGPT and Gemini to help you brainstorm ideas. If you love to write and tell engaging stories, you can start by showcasing your storytelling skills. You can build an initial portfolio on your social media account within a few weeks. Brainstorm and schedule posts about knitting or crocheting that would be attractive for yarn stores or designers. You can use free resources like Canva or FreePic for photos. And later, designers might provide you with their own photos. Then, identify yarn stores or designers whose aesthetic and values resonate with you. Don't limit yourselves to local businesses. Expand your search online and connect with designers or yarn stores from all over the world. Check their social media and brainstorm what kind of content you could offer them. And send them an email offering to be their storyteller. Don't just tell them what you can do, show them. While reaching out to designers or yarn stores, avoid generic messages. Take the time to understand their brand and the type of content they typically share. This is a powerful way to showcase your skills and land your first project. Remember, patience is key. Building a successful content creation career takes time and dedication. I also have a couple of additional ideas to utilize your writing skills within the knitting and crocheting community. How about writing scripts for content creators here on YouTube? While their videos might appear spontaneous, much of the content is carefully planned. You can offer your services to help them find video ideas and write engaging scripts. Or maybe you will be interested in freelance writing. You can offer your writing skills to craft content for knitting website, magazines, yarn companies. You could write blog posts, product descriptions, or even beginner-friendly patterns. Description part not technical for now. I believe these ideas will serve as a source of inspiration for anyone who wants to combine their love for writing with their passion for knitting or crocheting. And the last idea, number 3, on how earn money with your knitting or crocheting skills. This is my favorite one and the inspiration behind creating this video. Have you ever dreamt of being a part of the magic behind creating a stunning knitting or crocheting designs? Why not become a virtual assistant? Yes, famous designers might seem like celebrities out of reach for beginner crafters. But smaller designers like myself wear many hats, from creating designs to managing emails and social media. Even as a beginner knitter or crocheter, you can play a valuable role. You can assist a designer with various administrative tasks and free up their time for creativity, or help during the test knits by communicating with test knitters and ensuring everything runs smoothly. You can also help manage designers' social media accounts, engaging with followers, answer comments, and assist with brainstorming and creating engaging content. Perhaps you enjoy research? You could use your skills to find useful information and reference that might inspire designers' next masterpieces. Worried it's a full-time commitment? Don't be. Many designers are flexible, allowing you to work a few hours a week and fit it around your own schedule. Experience isn't everything. Designers value enthusiasm, willingness to learn, and a strong work ethic. Being an assistant is an incredible learning experience. It's a chance to gain first-hand knowledge of the industry and pave the way for a future design career for your own. You can find the creator whose work excites you on platforms like Instagram, Ravelry, or even YouTube. And don't forget about beginner-friendly designs. The power of a well-written email can't be overstated. To increase your chances of getting a positive response and avoid appearing like a spam, briefly introduce yourself, highlighting your skills and passion, and express your interest in assisting the designer. Be specific about why you admire their work. Focus on value and mention the tasks you can help with, like the ones above, to show you've done your research. Designers are crafters just like you, sharing the same love for knitting or crocheting. They wouldn't bite you. I wouldn't. Be confident in your skills and offer your help. Let me share a personal story. I was initially searching for a content creator, someone to handle the writing for social media. I couldn't even dream of finding someone with knitting skills off top of that. Guess what? A talented knitter came along and offered to take over the various tasks that were keeping me from focusing on design. Honestly, I even didn't know that I needed an assistant and how it would change my life. After a few months of working together, I realized she's an incredible assistant. Moreover, she helps me to develop in my knitwear designer journey. So don't worry to contact a designer and offer your help. Even as a beginner crafter, you have valuable skills and passion for knitting or crocheting that a designer might just be looking for. So, what do you think about these ideas? Do any of them resonate with you? If you enjoyed this essay note, let me know with a thumbs up. It helps me understand what kind of content you find helpful. Designing new patterns and filming step-by-step tutorials for you is what really fulfills me as a knitwear designer. Crafting in-depth video for each essay note topic isn't possible yet. But if you want more of such inspiring content from me and even more knitting goodies, subscribe to my weekly essay notes delivered straight in your inbox every Tuesday. And I have an exciting gift for all new subscribers. I hope these 3 ways to earn money with knitting or crocheting, even if you are a beginner, have sparked your inspiration. Thank you for watching and see you next Tuesday in essay notes.